Why is blackface offensive, even if it's just for fun? When staff members at a UOL corporate dinner in Singapore donned blackface and won an award, the internet had mixed reactions. While many berated the act, others said that it was blown out of proportion, saying that it was all in good fun. So what's wrong with doing blackface? Blackface comes from a place of racism. When the American Civil War ended in 1865, over 4 million slaves were freed. Spurred by their emancipation, they began fighting for their civil rights. This didn't sit well with white Americans, who expressed their disdain for those of African descent through blackface in theatre. Performers would coat their skin with dark substances like shoe polish, and paint on exaggerated features like large lips to play African American characters. Black characters were also often portrayed as the butt of the joke on stage.
How would you like to go to work for me?
Yes, ma'am. How much you gonna pay me, I hope?
Acts featuring blackface and comedic depictions of black characters eventually came to be known as minstrel shows. They typically included funny skits, dancing, and musical acts, all of which involved dim-witted or clownish black characters. As the calls for the abolition of slavery grew, so did the popularity of minstrel shows. Minstrels became largely pro-slavery in the 1850s. Slave characters were depicted as aliens to the land, who led simple lives and were ever ready to respond to their masters' beck and call.
Well, Mr. Tambo, you seem to be enjoying yourself this evening.
Enjoying myself. I sure is.
While the use of blackface was said to peak post-Civil War, its history can be traced back centuries to classic European plays such as Shakespeare's Othello, which has a black man as its titular character. In the 1830s, this American actor gained fame for his creation of a dull black caricature, Jim Crow. He had found inspiration while observing slaves in the South and hearing an elderly black man sing a song, Jump Jim Crow. Jim Crow soon became a derogatory term for black people. Regardless of how much time has passed since the era of slavery, blackface still speaks of the senseless dehumanization of black people. It carries an indelible history of fear, torment, and hate, even if it's in the context of just a D&D.